Welcome everybody to a first look at Runner3. This is the latest in the bit.trip spin-off series, and maybe one of the most complicated runners to date, especially as you see me flying along here. Now you're not going to be hearing any music sadly, as while I'm running, I can't escape content ID claims, which this game seems to have a lot of right now. But hopefully it won't be too bad for you folks. Now, the basic gameplay remains consistent. Oh boy. Oh. Now, but as you can see, there are some very big differences. Especially with how the camera reorients itself during play. But the basic gameplay, of course, is pick up the gold, avoid anything that can knock us out, and hopefully survive to the checkpoints and the end. While we are on a fixed path, how we control Commander Video's jumping and momentum is up for interpretation. We have a normal jump, we have a double jump, and we also have the ability to slide, and kind of glide. Hey. And look at this, we're running to the left now. What kind of nightmare is this? Good boy. Now, besides these fixed paths, there are hidden areas too. Now, what you're also seeing is also one of my few big complaints about Runner3, and that is the change in camera perspective. Typically, runners feature... let's try that again. Typically, runners only go from left to right. It does a fixed camera perspective, and makes it easier to process what you're viewing on screen. With Runner3, the camera perspective changes a lot during the course of a single play. And this can make it very hard to gauge where you are in relation to obstacles and to items you need to collect. And there are many cases where I'm actually having trouble seeing him due to the effects on screen. And as you are probably viewing right now, these screens get very busy. And it can be very easy to just lose track of him, which is not a problem we usually have in runners. Let's hope we can survive this one. Alley-oop. Now there is a checkpoint. We just have to survive long enough to get to it. Ooh. Please be there a checkpoint. There we go. We can also skip it if we were feeling particularly braved, but I don't really want to risk it here, especially when I'm recording. But yeah, in terms of running, there's our double jump, and you can also do a hang double jump, where you will basically let him fall and then start your double jumping. Oh boy. Duck. And that is a ground slam. Oh no, now we gotta repeat it, because we need to get all that gold. You can also do a ground slam in mid-air to immediately hit the ground, and that is an essential part of advanced play, especially on the bonus and incredibly challenging optional levels. And yeah, like I said, this game is not for the faint of heart. This is probably one of the hardest runners out there, simply due to the amount of stuff it wants you to do over the course of a few seconds of play. No! I gotta let it hang a little bit longer there. Now, my Commander Video there has a little pipe in his mouth. That's because I unlocked it by getting more gold and by doing gems, which I will show you probably after this level. Yep. And there's also dancing is back as well. But you can't exactly dance in a minecart now, can you? Alright. There we go. Oh, almost screwed it up right there. Whee! Alright, good. But we're almost done this level. Let's see if we can stick the landing, folks. And these robots are a new threat. And they're very annoying, because you have to read the animation they do a few seconds before they perform it to know what your action should be. And again, it's kind of, again, goes back to that issue of perspective in Runner3. Let's see if we can do it here. Loop. Here's the slam, double jump. thought I did. And if you think this is bad, you should see those optional levels. I had to quit one out before I started this recording because it was just too frustratingly difficult to do. And despite the challenge, a lot of this is going to be about you just having to figure out the line through the level. And that can be very annoying considering there's only one checkpoint per level. So if, let's say, you get stuck at a section, you're going to have to repeat everything beforehand to get back to that point. Alright. Alley-oop. Let's see what we can do it this time. Okay, so it's a duck, jump, and this should be just a block. There you go. Now that was a bonus path. No! For the sake of keeping things going, I'm not going to restart, hopefully. There you go. Missed it by 1. Now, completing a level unlocks the gem path, and that is the second path that you saw. It's usually harder and may contain hidden stuff as well. But there's some more levels. Now, in each world, there's also a VHS challenge, which takes us back to retro game for some old school platforming.
Foodland.
Which I'll show that off very quickly. And what we'll do is we'll do one gem level, and then that will take us to the end for this first look. Marge Humper. But these levels feature different rules, and it's kind of a nice change in pace. We have complete freedom of motion, and we have a dash that we can keep performing as long as we can just get that timing down. The goal of the retro level is to collect the 5 coins. As you can see there. Oh, hit that very mean looking buzzsaw. Now we only have a minute. Better to get through this. Oh, and there's no iframes either. Each retro level ends with one final challenge where you have to outrun a boss kind of character and sometimes do something extra. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. And you can also be recorded for speedrunning purposes, but you have to collect all 5 for it to count. Oh! I thought I could get underneath there. Curses. And yeah, it is a lot harder to play this game and talk at the same time. Especially if you're trying to talk and speedrun. Fall into those spikes again. Come on. Good.
Congratulations.
Oop, wrong one. But we'll head out and we'll do one gem level, and then we'll wrap it up for this first look. Well, like I said, Runner 3 is a challenging game. Especially for people who really want to push themselves and go for 100%. So let's try this out.
Run afoul.
I've not done this one yet either through the gem path, so this should be interesting. Here we go. Maybe we'll get some collectibles along the way. And again, sorry about not having any music. But you can see just kind of how distracting some of these backgrounds can be. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Now we should be coming to the fork in the road any second. Again, I use that slam in order to kind of keep going, kind of thing, or to get my jump back. Alright. Now, at this point, we don't have the double jump unlocked, but I'm using it here kind of as a safety measure. Ooh. But again, great aesthetic, though, to these backgrounds. Good, we have our first gem. Alright. So there's 25 gems in these levels. And as you can see, it is getting a lot trickier now. Alright, 10 left. Can we get them all? Extra. And the music would be changing if we had it on, essentially. Boingy. No. That was a collectible right there. And to get through these levels, you will have to repeat them at least a few times to get everything. So I think we're going to go for that collectible, because there's actually hero quests that will unlock additional characters. So let's see if we can get it. Loop. And yeah, mastering that down slam is very important. It should be coming up here. We'll do some dancing. Extra. Alright, here we go. Can we do it? Good. So at this point, we're not going to be able to get 100% on this level. But that doesn't mean I can't collect some of these nice collectibles. Whee! So here we go. And we got our little gem. Or our little berry, I should say. And now what we can do is... Where is that guy who needed it? There he is.
A briny solicitation.
And we can actually show off what we unlocked by completing his quests. Three, two, one, go. Look for the giant canned creature here. Speaking about the difference or the difficulty in perspective, there's an enemy in World 2 that he's brandishing blades so rapidly it kind of masks his hurt box. Now for a little flying. But the variety of things you're doing in the levels, despite still being that runner gameplay, is what makes Runner 3 such an elevated take of it. Oh boy, don't hit that. Alright, where are you, buddy? Here's our checkpoint, and we can skip it if we really want to be a badass. Oh. Alright, so here we go. We're going this way now. And this is the harder path, so there's probably going to be some projectiles coming to get me. Where is this guy? There he is. Yay.
Congratulations, you've unlocked Uncle Dill.
Alright. So now I should just be able to leave the level. And we go back to the title screen, there will be a new guy there. There he is. And you use your gold and gems you find at the shop.
Machine Land.
And supposedly Charles Martinet is a character in this game as well, playing himself. Let's see. And those levels that require gold, they are the super challenging ones.
Spooky Land.
So we'll show off the shop really quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright, shop, where are you? There you are. Alright, so let's see. Oh. You can see all the details. Nice. All green and hairy. That's nice. That's one disturbing looking pickle, isn't it? Let's go for that. And then we have the different capes that can show up. Jeez, hey, I'll take that. Wait, what's he wearing? Oh, it's the feet. He's got wings on the back. What? That's nice. There we go. He's ready for action, folks.
Fräulein Hamberblatz.
I bet Charles had a lot of fun reading these titles. But we'll wrap things up here for this first look at Runner 3. If you want to see more of it, let me know. I'm going to probably put up the archive of our stream by the time you're watching this. But like I said, don't let the fact that this is a runner make you think that this is an easy game. Because this is probably one of the more challenging examples of the genre out there. Ooh. Especially, again, with how much it's requiring you to just make these quick microprocesses of to what to do. Let's see. Now I can go this way. Now the fun begins with the gems. But while we're wrapping things up here, I'd like to thank developers for giving me a press key. If you'd like me to tickle your game in the future, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And check back for daily discussions on game design here, and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. So, oh god, this has been Runner 3, and our little friend here is getting even faster, but that's going to do it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Before we get to the credits, just want to give a quick shout out to the fans and supporters over on patreon.com/GWBycer. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back around 10 Eastern for regular streaming. If you'd like to suggest games for me to cover or topics to talk about, let me know in the comments below. For a collection of my writings as well as weekly podcasts on design, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the Game Wisdom Patreon, you can find us on there on patreon.com/GWBycer. $1 will get you into our private Discord channel where we talk game topics and more. $5 will get you voting privileges for any major event, including the Saturday Night Grab Bag, Patreon-funded goals, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy more videos here on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel.